Hi. Hola. Don't be so negative. Don't be so judgmental. You're just complaining. It's all just a projection. So today I'm talking about if you want to become the next big guru or whatever, or just a mean, invalidating person that puts other people down, that's the way to go it. When someone comes and has something they want to tell you, they are upset about, maybe you've done something that wasn't so great, and then the other person might be saying something, or there's something others upsetting in their life, and then the way to come back with is to say, don't be so negative. Well, I'm sarcastic, of course, but I just want to shed a light on how easy it actually is to shame someone else about how they feel about something else, or when they share actually their truth. And don't be so negative, for example, is one of those things. Or don't be so judgmental. And of course, it's, as usual, tricky. Why? Because, yes, there are people that are maybe just complaining all of the time about everything, about the waiter being too slow, about the weather, no matter what it is, they're always complaining. So I'm not talking about that. That's obviously also very, very, I find that annoying too. There has to be a balance, of course, but trying to be this person that never complains so that we don't appear negative. It's like you're chuffing all the things that upset you just somewhere down into the basement. And there are things worthwhile complaining about. Maybe it's not so good if it just stays at that point, but there are injustices that upset us. There are certain things, like for me, I complain about the housing market, even though now I have found something, because I just know many people who don't have so much money and have trouble finding things, for example. I'm finding it very hard to be witness of what's happening in that area. As an example, that doesn't make me a negative person, or pointing out what's happening in certain areas does not make me a negative person. But I have had that I personally have known this reaction of don't be so negative. And I think it's very tricky, especially if you are someone who takes that then seriously, and so then again it's your fault. So it's a very tricky one. It's an invalidation paired with a sweet gaslight that's not so sweet in the end. And I think especially those things, when you're trying to be this maybe more optimistic person, that's exactly where that hits you, when you hear that you're being judgmental, or when you want to be, it hits your value of being tolerant. If somebody tells you you're being judgmental, or if you want to be optimistic, somebody tells you you're negative, you're going to take it more seriously. So it's really important to circle back with yourself and to see whether that's really true when this happens. Because, as I've said, it's a great way of shutting people down. Because what do you say if somebody else is saying, oh, don't be so judgmental? There's nothing to say anymore. But, okay. Or don't be so negative. It's the ultimate shutdown. And so this is what that is. It's you can't criticize anyone or anything anymore, even though that's maybe very valid and constructive. If you hear, oh, don't be so negative, don't be so judgmental. And another one, which I just lightly mentioned in the beginning, is that I have really good experience with when I tried to kind of tell someone, that's a long time ago, what I didn't like about their behavior. Oh, it's all just a projection. You're just projecting onto me. And, well, okay. Bingo. There's literally nothing to say to this anymore. So please, really, really, when this happens to you, unless you want to become the next big shot guru, then you can use this, no? But if this happens to you the next time and you immediately go into, oh my God, what have I done wrong? Know that this is a gaslight and very invalidating when somebody reacts to you in this way and tells you, don't be so negative, don't be so judgmental, or it's just a projection. So have you had experiences with this lovely gaslight and invalidation? Let me know, and how did you handle them? I would love to hear from you. This was Anja Kersten, life coach and artist. Take good care. Bye-bye.